Remember that first watch video that I posted, which nobody watched, where I listed down some of the best watches for architects and designers? A lot of these watches were not meant to be for architects to buy because they don't make that much. But just in terms of design appreciation, I thought that these watches would be really cool. One of the watches I mentioned was the H.Moser Venturer Venta Black. And today I'm here to tell you that something awesome just happened. No, I didn't get a Moser watch. I got this instead. It's a Moser glass. No, I actually got invited to a private event held by H.Moser Cie by none other than Edouard Meylan himself. So I thought I'll just make this quick video just highlighting what happened at the event, how I got invited. Yeah, so it's just gonna be a quick short video and yeah. Now, H.Moser Cie is a small independent watch brand created by Henrik Moser in 1828 at the age of 23 in Russia, and then later moved the brand over to Switzerland. There's a lot of stuff that happened between then and 2012 when the company was acquired by the Meylan family, which I'll talk about in a minute. But H.Moser was one of those brands that took a big hit during the 70s quartz crisis, and after a lot of struggles resurfaced in early 2000s. In 2012, the brand was taken over by the Meylan family and took the company in a completely new direction. A direction that's very unique and almost unseen in the entire watch world. Currently, the brand operates with a small team of around 60 people. They do everything in-house and they only make 1,500 to 2,000 watches per year. The fact that such a small brand is able to produce such an incredibly wide spectrum of in-house movement complications just showcases their expertise. From the simple three-hand mechanical movements to perpetual calendars, flying tourbillons, and even minute repeaters, they do it all. But here's the thing, it isn't just the mastery of watchmaking that makes them stand out. I mean, there are so many other watch brands that have been doing this for centuries and they have, you can say, similar level of watch expertise. It's actually the approach that they take with their watches. The approach that combines master watchmaking with contemporary dials and modern materials. Not to mention the ultra high-end parody watches that they've released over the years that include a $59,000 tutorial watch where miniature annotations literally explain each complication and function on a dial. It's like a $59,000 watches for dummies. And then they have a $27,000 beautifully crafted mechanical watch that's disguised as a $500 Apple Watch, a $350,000 minute repeater with a flying tourbillon that's objective is to attain the ultimate level of accuracy. But all of this jazz on a watch that doesn't even tell the time. Oh no, and it doesn't stop here. Combine all this with their hilarious advertisements, making the brand an aspiring grail watch for the ones that are just getting into high-end luxury market. We want to make watches that we want to wear. This is the philosophy that the brand goes by. Each watch that's made, as in each model within the same collection, is something that they have to love before they manufacture it. And that's the mindset not just on paper but also reflects on their pieces. One thing I told Edward when I met him is that watch reviewers, enthusiasts, collectors, when they want to talk about architecture inspired watches, they will always refer to one type of design, which is the Bauhaus, right? So you have Junghans, you've got Nomos, that minimalist design. Look at Frank Gehry, look at Zaha Hadid, look at BIG. These are just the mainstream architects, but even if you look at their designs, it's so deconstructive, it's so out of the box thinking. In the watch industry, there's not much that we can do that can be different. You know, innovations are very hard to come by. That's why a lot of big watch brands rely on their heritage and they just keep releasing the same model and the same design and the same silhouette just with different dial colors, just with, small tweaks in sizes. This is why independent watch brands like H.Moser have to be appreciated. So how did I get invited? I was just scrolling through Instagram and I saw a post by one of the people I follow. He's a Malaysian watch enthusiast, and he posted a wrist shot and thanked Edouard and Bertrand and H.Moser for awesome time that he had with them. And I knew for a fact that this guy is in Kuala Lumpur. So I immediately, without giving it a second thought, I just DM'd Edouard himself. Are you in Malaysia? I mean, have you seen this guy's followers? I wasn't expecting a reply at all. But then I get a reply saying, yes, I'm in Kuala Lumpur. I just pushed my luck and just said, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a huge fan of your brand, and I would just love to meet you in person and just maybe have a cup of coffee. And I was totally prepared for a turn down. And that's what happened. I got a no. Sorry, I'm busy. But I'm having an event. You can join me if you want. At that moment, I was like, hells yeah. He sent me an invitation, and at that time I was already out. Didn't have time to go home and change because I was far from home. I literally went to KLCC, picked up a blazer, picked up a pocket-sized perfume, just sprayed that on and just went in. He was so humble. Edouard and his brother Bertrand, they gave time to everybody. They were talking to everyone individually. They were just really amazing people, and that's something that you don't really see, that they appreciate the fact that you are an enthusiast and you love their brand. These people running independent watch brands, money comes secondary. First thing is their passion and their love for watches and watchmaking, and that's the reason why they're doing it. It's a very passion-based brand, and that's something that I love about them. They had quite a lot of new watches that hadn't even hit the market yet. One of the reasons why independent brands are standing out from mainstream brands these days is that independent brands are still making high-end watches. A lot of them are doing everything in-house, and yet you don't find a lot of watch snobbery. So yeah, that was my experience. Really awesome guys, awesome people. There are a few other independent watch brands that I am going to talk about in an upcoming video, so make sure that you have subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell, hit the like, and do let me know in the comment section, what do you think about independent watch brands? Do you think that they are better value than mainstream brands? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.